I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for coming back to my little old channel. It's your girl Nia. If you're a first time viewer, thank you and welcome, welcome, welcome to you. So I just kind of wanted to talk about this whole New Year's thing. Every year without fail, people set out, they're making these new goals or reopening old goals that they didn't achieve in the current year that they want to achieve starting the next year. Goes from losing weight to getting a better job to getting a relationship. The list goes on and on and on and on. And that's fine. You need to set goals. Please set goals. I really created this channel because I'm a firm believer that each one of us as human beings, we should be contributing to the happiness and the comfortableness of every other human being. So whatever I can do, no matter how small, no matter how big, as far as contributing to my viewers, I'm going to do. And so I just wanted to encourage somebody out there to start your new year right now. This video is going to be super short because I went downstairs to get my mail a little while ago. And again, I was just going to get my mail. I even have on hospital socks, y'all. I ain't gonna show you, but I have on hospital socks. Went downstairs to get the mail. And the gym is right there too. And I'm like, I haven't worked out in 3 days. I'm just gonna go in there for a little while, especially since there was a cute little pregnant girl in there getting her workout on. So I'm like, okay, if she can do this, I can do this right now. So random, but nonetheless, I got my 25 minutes in. So anyway, why should you wait until January 1st to start on your goals, boo? Why? Who told you that lie? When you think about it, every day is like another opportunity to start over. Every single day. And really, if you really want to think about it, every day is the start of a new year. You don't necessarily have to wait until the start of a calendar new year. Every day is another chance to make it, to start over, to reboot. And when you think about it, you'll be ahead of the pack. You'll be ahead of the game. Yes, it's only a few more days left in the year of 2018, but that's a few days ahead of the game that you will be. You got to remember, time goes fast anymore. We know that. It's like it's Friday one week, and then we look up, it's like, wait, it was just Friday, and it's Friday again, and then it's another Friday again. By you starting early, starting now, first of all, you won't have to put yourself through like the added stress of, say, for instance, you shared with people that, hey, I want to set out to lose 50 pounds this year, or the year 2019, or I want to set out to have a relationship in the year 2019, or just be a better person, or have whatever you decide to set out to do. And so you've got all these people, the audience that you've made for yourself, including yourself, with this particular goal, and then you're all gung-ho and gung-ho and gung-ho, and then you don't make it. So then, it's like, that's just so much stress when you could just start baby steps, allow something to become like a part of your life, a part of your lifestyle, instead of, okay, I got to do this right now. I got to do this way. No, it's just so backwards that way. And really, when we're trying to live our best lives, which is what this channel is all about, we really want to take and throw away anything that takes away from our peace, our happiness, and living our best lives. Not something that's going to add to it. And another thing is, there's never going to be a right time. Stop looking for that right time. There's never a right time. Life happens. Anything could happen. And say, for instance, God forbid, say you broke your hand, you broke your foot. And I'm always going back to the weight thing because that's my everyday struggle. So say, for instance, you set out like, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, right? We know that to lose weight, it's a combination of rest, eating well, moving our bodies, things like that. So you set this goal, say around November, to be a New Year's Day goal or a New Year goal. Well, then you break your toe a week after you set the goal. Now you just can't work out at all. So what? That goal is not going to be met when you could have already been starting on that. Starting now, making something a part of your everyday life will make you more likely to hang in there, to stick with it. There's a saying that something becomes a part of you after 2 weeks or something like that. You automatically start to wake up at 5 a.m. like, okay, even though you don't want to, that's only 20 minutes, you're going to get that in. Rather than feeling like, okay, it's January and in 5 months it's going to be warm outside, I need to have it together. It's just not worth putting your psyche through that. It's just really not. I know I've had this happen where I've said, like, say for instance, when I was in college, My problem is I'm a huge procrastinator, and I'm working on that. But I would always say, like when I was up against that deadline, dang, if I would have started before, say if it was a project or I'm sorry, a report. College reports are not like elementary school reports, right? So it takes a lot of, you've got to be very present to get this together if you're looking for a decent grade. So anyway, and I would always like, I used to ask myself, do I just like working under pressure or, but I really realized I'm just lazy and a procrastinator. I would always beat myself up. Like if I would have just started a week earlier, this would have been such better quality, or I wouldn't have been up until 3 in the morning trying to get this paper together or whatever. So it's like, why do that to yourself? Really, why? Again, I know it's only a few days before the new year, but so what? Get a jump start. Because there's something psychological behind that whole thing. You're backed up against the wall and you're almost dooming yourself to failure, seriously, unless you're super, super disciplined. So that's all I wanted to encourage you guys. It's going to be January in a couple of days, but it's going to be summer just like that. And there's no sense of waiting and putting things off. Be realistic though. Don't go bananas and buck wild and I'm gonna lose 50 pounds in 2 weeks. Be realistic. It's all about decreasing stress, decluttering our lives, getting a hold of your lives so that we can live it to the fullest. And I thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble. I'll see you next time. Y'all don't understand.